Hey, you. Yeah, you. The person who's going through TikTok looking for something to make them laugh. The person who's hoping that something brings them a little sense of joy. The person who's not happy right now. The person who's just sitting on their phone because there's nothing better to do. The person who is really disappointed because you thought 2026 was going to be different. Yeah, we're less than 3 weeks in, but you really thought it was going to feel different, and it hasn't yet. You've been praying certain things that haven't been answered. You've been asking God for things that He hasn't given you. You've been hoping for change, hoping for your person, hoping for something different, and it hasn't come. Maybe you were hoping you'd feel more joy already. Maybe you were hoping you'd have better friends. Maybe you were hoping that you didn't get the divorce, that you'd be able to stop drinking, that you'd be able to stop doing all of those things that you know you shouldn't be doing. Hi, I have something I want to share with you. You see, all those things that you've gone through, all the things that you've experienced that you think make you less than, that make you a burden, that make you a bad person, and see, I did this to myself, so I can say it this way. I thought all the things that I'd gone through, my mentality towards it was, who would want to deal with me? I've gone through so much that I'm probably going to be seen as a nutcase, that someone's going to hear my story and think, wow, don't want to be involved in that. That's a lot of drama. That's how I viewed myself for a very, very long time. And if that's you, I'm sorry. And I will be the first to tell you that that is not true. We're going to flip the script right now. Instead of looking at all the things you've gone through as burdens, as scars, I want you to understand that you made it through those things. You didn't just go through them. You made it through them. Because you're here right now and you're listening to me, and you have survived everything that you thought would kill you, everything that the enemy put in your way, every test that God put in your life, everything that may have hurt, that may have caused you trauma, that may have almost killed you. Everything that caused you pain, you made it through those things. And what a blessing to be able to say that. And while you may look back on things and think it was all for nothing, that like nothing good is going to come from it, listen to me for a second, because I have a story for you. And this is honestly quite recent, and it may or may not make me cry, but you see, this weekend, something kind of crazy happened. If you are new here, I like line dancing. And so me and my boyfriend and our friends, we were out line dancing on last night, and we were having a good time. And all of a sudden I felt like a panic attack coming, and I felt like I needed to stop. And I just kind of sat and looked around for a hot minute and was observing my surroundings, seeing the people around me. And I truly just felt like I had to pause. And my boyfriend kept asking me if I was okay. And I felt okay, but I felt something in my heart get really, really, really heavy. And I couldn't explain why. Couldn't explain why I was feeling this way. It just felt like I needed to just stop. And truly, like, my heart felt really heavy, and I didn't know how to explain it. He kept asking me why, and I was like, I really don't know. I was like, I just need to stay here for a second. Fast forward about 20 minutes later, and I'm starting to come back into my surroundings, starting to kind of like enjoy the night again. And this young girl passes out. Oh, dear Lord. You see, she passed out not even 5 feet from me. And yes, people were freaking out. It got a little hectic for a second. And everything in my heart felt peace, not because I didn't care, but because I knew God was here. Now, flashback to 20 minutes ago when God made me stop. You see, that feeling that I had wasn't I don't know. The best I could describe it was a be ready kind of feeling. Is you're here and I need you to pay attention. In my heart, I knew God was with me in these moments. I knew that she was going to be okay. Before I even talked to her, before we even got her outside, I knew she was going to be okay. Because I felt that sense of the Holy Spirit surrounding me. And so I touched her, held her hand, and talked to her very calmly. Just got her to talk, got her to wake up, got her some drink, got her some salt, like all of the things, took care of her. And my heart felt full in the sense of like, I know God is here, and I know He made me stop for those 20 minutes or so, however long I was paused and stopped, to get me ready for the situation. I could go on and say so many things, but long story short, she is okay, and I have stayed connected with her and her friend, and being in the right place at the right time is literally only by God. It is God who put me there. It is God who made sure I paid attention. It is God that got me ready for that situation. It is the Holy Spirit that filled my heart and made me stop. And so many people would have probably freaked out in that situation, would have not known what to do. But here's the thing. I've been that girl. I have my own medical things that I've had to deal with. I've been her in similar situations. And so all the trauma and pain that I had felt years prior was put to use last night. Because I didn't freak out. I cared, and my heart was there, and my heart was ready, and I didn't hear or see anybody around me. I saw her, and I worried about her. And yes, she is okay right now. Her friends are okay. Like, everything's okay. And everything about that moment revealed to me a couple things. You got to see people's true colors and people's hearts in those situations. And then I got to say and feel God working through me in that situation. And then I walked away, watched them walk away, like made sure they were okay. I've talked to them again and they're all okay. She's okay. But I also got to sit there and reflect and I could hate all the things that I went through. I could curse all the things that I went through, but instead I get to understand that, yeah, I may have gone through years of pain and hurt and suffering and whatever back then, but none of that matters. It's because I went through those things that I was able to be present the way that I was last night and make sure she was okay. And so if you're listening to me right now and you're wishing all those things didn't happen, that's okay. You can wish they didn't happen. But I also want you to flip the script. I want you to understand that those things had to happen to make you who you are right now. And you can choose to be bitter or you can choose to be better. And I really hope you choose to be a better person and you choose to grow from these things and understand that you have so much experience right now that you can put to use. Nothing is wasted. Nothing is by accident. God is with you. He is for you. He's not against you. And everything will make sense one day. It's up to you to trust that it will. You have to trust God's plan and have faith that He is with you and He loves you and He hears you. And you're not a mistake. You're not a burden. You are loved. And you are seen and you are valued and you do have a purpose.